What's up, everybody, and welcome back to an Idiot's Road to Glory, episode number 101. We are into the hundreds now. We're starting again, and we're grinding on to the next 100 episodes. And we're starting it off by doing some player picks and basically just trading in all the untradables that we had in our club and getting these 1 to 3 pick player things of 80 plus overall jobs. We started off with a pretty decent one. We got an 84, which is pretty cool. Traded in like a load of untradable, obviously rares because you have to put them in, but they're crap, they're like 79, 80, stuff like that, rated players that you're never going to use for anything. And we got an 84 out of it, which are worth about 5k at the moment, so that's pretty good. And it's going to help us towards doing SBCs, and the SBC that we're going to do is an absolutely mental one. It's currently like 10:30 on a Sunday night. I've only played about 6 games of FUT Champs, and I should definitely be playing more currently, but I'm far too excited to do our first Prime Moments SBC of the Road to Glory, so I just had to edit this down, jump on. We're going to do it live with you guys. I'm going to show you everything I traded in for it, and it's actually not really cost me very much. Some of it is due to the luck from trading these in. I think you can see at this point, I actually had to start trading in. My first tradable player was the Akin Fayev that we throw in to get our 80 plus player pick, but as you're about to see, it was absolutely 100% worth it because we get a ludicrous one. Check this out. 2 walkouts. One of them, 91 Sergio Ramos. Mental. Obviously, we packed a Salah untradeable, and whilst I'm going to tell you guys that this whole Prime Moments SBC cost me about 100k, the reason for that is obviously as well, we were incredibly lucky in our player picks, as you've just seen, and our Div Rival rewards, where we packed that untradeable middle Crespo. Now, I haven't bothered to do a middle icon SBC. I've made an absolute fortune off it, and I'm going to show you guys in a second what I did and how I did that. I mean, you kind of know anyway. I've showed you. We've just been hanging on to loads of investments and stuff like that. But we've made a fortune. We've got loads of coins to spend. I've obviously been showing you guys, talking about what we should do with the team. But first of all, I just want to do this SBC because, as you're about to see, we had crap loads of untradable stuff. At this point, I started trading my untradable non-rares in for... I thought I may as well turn my untradable non-rares into untradable rares, basically, because you're never going to do anything with them. So I decided to make them into 2 player packs, is what I was doing. And in literally the first one, as you guys are about to see, my pack look for untradable stuff this year has been stupid. Like, it's been absolutely ridiculous. I mean, I've had some crazy tradable packs as well, but the untradable ones have been mad. Like, here's my 2 player pack. The first one that I did, bang, walk out straight away. So we're just stacking up more and more and more and more and more untradable stuff that we can use to do SBCs. And I was thinking about doing that Perisic, and maybe we still will. I'm not even sure. I'm going to be honest, I'm not sure if it's still available. I think it is. But definitely not doing a middle icon SBC, because we've had our Crespo for ages, and we haven't really known what to do with them. And we're finally going to actually use them in this one. I was talking to Riggers, and he said, why don't you do icon SBC, a prime one, a prime moments one, because I'm not really sure where to go with upgrading my team. Obviously, I spoke to you guys. I want to get Cristiano Ronaldo. That's maybe something we'll do in the episode after this, because this one I'm gonna show you guys. I signed another player and I spent like 600k on him, and I'll show you how we got on, and we played a bit of FUT Champs with him and stuff like that. And you'll have to wait and see who that is in a second. But we just sort of carried on doing player picks because I was addicted to making untradable packs. I think at this point I might have been trading in. Yeah, at this point. Was I? No, because that's untradeable. So, because obviously I've just got untradeable Handanovic. So, still trading in some untradeable stuff and some tradable stuff. It would seem maybe just untradeable non-rares. I'm not 100% sure, but we were doing good out of them. We were actually getting usable stuff that we could trade in for. Well, I mean, maybe not this one, which is probably why I decided to stop, because we got Mario Götze. But we had got some absolutely ridiculous stuff. So, moving on anyway from our ridiculous untradeable pack look. I just want to catch you guys up on everything that I've been doing, because I want to do this SBC with you guys live on camera now. So the next thing that we did, once we'd traded in all our stuff and then realized that, in fact, what that was, I did enough 2 player packs to get enough rares to do another player pick, and it took absolutely bloody ages, and then we got Götze. I was like, no, okay, we're not doing that. So come back the next day, and I was Division 1. You know, as you do, you get yourself into Division 2. You're pretty proud of yourself. You go to bed, you wake up the next day, you're Division 1. It's a little bit ridiculous. I'm not sure how I feel about it. I mean, I do kind of like it because I get better rewards for my Div Rivals. It's easier to requalify for FUT Champs. Obviously, I needed the Div Rivals tokens. I was like 70 points off or something like that from qualifying. So the 125 I got from Rivals is why I've now got 2,000 and can qualify for the weekend that's just gone when you guys are watching this as FUT Champs. But I was kind of liking grinding towards Div 1, and obviously now that's gone. But I mean, swings and roundabouts, for winning a game in Div 1, I get 500 tokens towards FUT Champs, which is nuts, so I can just qualify straight away. And obviously, this is the last time that we're going to get two 25k packs and two 50k packs, which the first 25k pack was pretty terrible. So I'm not going to miss them. I'm not going to miss swapping a 25k pack for a 125k pack. Absolutely bloody not. As you see, number 2, 25k pack, all rare players. Once again, absolutely nothing. Pretty terrible. They are probably the worst packs on the game, or player 25k packs, where you get all that. You get 12 players, 3 rare. Absolutely garbage they are. This is why I was saying when they did the Twitch drops, why did they not just give everyone a 25k pack on the streams? People were raging that they like watched Castro and Bateson and AA9, and I can't remember who everyone was that doing it. They watched them all and they had all of them on and they never got nothing. Just give everyone a 25k. In fact, they're all rare 25k packs, but they're just as bad. Just give everyone a 25k pack. For crap. Nobody cares. Anyway, we did manage to get a walkout, as you guys have just seen, in the 50k pack, but unfortunately, I mean, I suppose unfortunately, not unfortunately, the way you, depends on the way you look at it, depends on what SBC you want to do. We got 84 runs done. Obviously, I'd like to get like Handanovic like I just did, or we obviously got Lloris and Higuain last week. We had some pretty crazy stuff, but an inform, an untradeable inform is always helpful. It's good for SBCs, be it an Icon 1, be it Perisic, something like that. If I end up doing that, you need an inform for him. And we even got Miranda as well, 85, and we got Lozano again. We've literally just got him untradeable. We've just got him untradeable again. We opened our final 50k pack, the last one that we'll get for our Div 3 rewards. And we got Lozano. Again. 3 out of the 4 packs, untradeable, for my Div Rival rewards, gave me Lozano. Cheesy, eh? So yeah, pretty good luck. And we've had some pretty decent pack luck there and some pretty decent player picks, but I'm looking forward to my Div 1 Rival rewards this week. It's going to be pretty bloody good. Anyway, as you can see there, and as me relisting, I've got 700k at this point, and what I was doing was, when was this? This was on Thursday, I think. This would be on Thursday night. I was lazy buyer listing like Thiago's and Navas and Perisic and stuff like that, because they dropped loads. The SBCs they've been bringing out weren't particularly good. I was still in profits. Like, I bought them for like 17k, the Perisic, and I was selling them for like 23 or something like that. So it's still pretty decent, and I was just listening for lazy buyers and basically trying to get people to buy them for stupid prices. Well, not even stupid prices. He was worth like 22. I was trying to sell them for 23, and every time you list them up, 1 or 2 of them would sell, and you make an extra 1,000 coins. That was what I was doing. And then when I reinvested some of these coins into Petr Cech, Damari Gray, Adam Lallana, and Lindelof, I think, thinking that the Premier League non-rare challenges would be out. The weekly challenges this week would be like Premier League non-rares, and I was going to buy some of the League ones, but I never bothered. I just stuck with the Prem. As you guys know, because the challenges now are out, it didn't actually work out, but we still made coins in it because I was buying Czech for like 600 coins, and now he's there for about 1,000. So, swings and roundabouts. Anyway, that was my team, as you guys could see. We've now got 1 million coins, and I decided to treat myself for playing some FUT Champs and buy myself a FUT birthday Leroy Sané. So that's what we did. We jumped in and we grabbed a hold of him. You can see my multitude of Petr Cechs, and then further down is there's Lallana poking out the end, and then there's Damari Gray, and there's Lindelof as well. But we decided to splash almost 600,000 coins on FUT birthday Sané, because Sané in general, as you can see also, I was retrying Ibra. That's gone out the window again. I still don't like him. He's a good super sub, but we ended up bringing Aguero back in just because Ibra was doing my head in, and he's just a bit sluggish from the start of the game. He's good against tired defenses, not so good against fresh ones. But anyway, that aside, I was dilly-dallying about what I should do with this Talisca, basically, and I ended up deciding he's not going to be a sub. I'll stick with De Bruyne and Firmino as subs, and we'll bring in the Sané and just start him. Well, we were always going to bring in Sané and start him. We're going to bring him in instead of Talisca, and Talisca is not going to go onto the bench. He's going to go into the reserve. So that was the team. We did bring Aguero back, like I said. I'm not sure if he's back for this game that I'm about to show you guys with the Sané, or if we're still trying to use Ibrahimovic, but Sané played wide cam, Willian in the centre, as I showed you guys. He's absolute quality, by the way. I'm not sure if when you guys are seeing this, that SBC is still going to be available. If it is, go and do it. He's so good. We had Fabinho and what's his face? Keane playing CDM. De Bruyne in the middle, and Rashford on the other side with, it is Aguero that's playing because Aguero's just scored. So there you go. We brought Aguero back for this one. We actually started off we're playing pretty decent, to be honest with you, and I've been practicing something, and maybe I'll show you guys it in the next episode if you want to see it. Flip-flap abuse, or elastico abuse, or whatever you want to call it. You can chain them together. That goal that Tex scored, you might have seen it in Atlanta, I think it was, and the commentators went mental. I mean, when I seen it at the time, I thought it was incredible as well. Turns out it's well easy. And it's super, super, super easy to abuse. You might see it actually a little bit now. I think I throw in a couple of roulettes here. Yeah, we do. And then watch this. 1, 2, 3 in a row. Lay it off. Keane should probably score. We get very jammy, and Fabinho scores instead. It's super, super easy to do them all in a row. And if you can get to the proper positions to do them, just ruins people's defense. I was kind of at this point, maybe it wasn't the best thing to do in that situation. I was just doing them. This is the very start of FUT Champs. Maybe not the best place to test stuff out, but I was having fun and playing pretty good. I was just doing elasticos all of the time to get the muscle memory down. As you guys are about to see here, we score again almost immediately. Elastico, there we go, around the outside. Elastico, elastico, cut it across, goal. It's really, really good, and it's super, super easy to do them all in a row. So let me know if you guys would like me to do a little tutorial maybe in one of these videos and show you guys how to do it. It's really, really simple. Anyway, that was Willian bagging a goal. He's absolutely quality. And then, as you guys are about to see, Willian bagging a goal once again. Nice little drag back, little heel to heel. Buries it bottom corner. He's quality. I really, really like him. That made it 4-1. We are battering this guy. And we kind of took our foot off the gas a little bit. And we're getting a little bit silly. A little bit complacent at the back, as you guys are about to see. I don't know where that pass was meant to go. Getting a little bit complacent at the back, and also just messing about up front, trying to score ridiculous 14 elastico in a row goals and stuff like that. And, I mean, you can just see it from here. I'm not paying attention probably at all. I've just lashed it straight to him. And a couple of passes around the corner. One through ball. And there's a goal for Icardi, and it's 4-2, which didn't really matter at the time. I was like, oh, it doesn't matter. I'll just carry on doing elasticos and stuff. Until about 5-10 minutes later, another one. Absolutely ridiculous goal. Again, me not really paying attention too much. What am I doing with Van Dijk? I'm not really sure. We do tackle him with David Luiz. It goes straight back to him. He swings it into the box. Roy Keane runs away, and Icardi heads it into the back of the net. 4-3. And at this point, I mean, I knew I was miles better than this guy at FIFA, but it's FIFA, and there's still 20 minutes to go, and I was crapping myself, but we just basically passed it around the back for 20 minutes and didn't let him touch the ball, and eventually the ref blew the whistle, and we got the win. But I'm going to be honest with you guys, I'm not massively impressed, or wasn't massively impressed by Sané. I played quite a few games with him. I don't know if I got a clip of when you guys are about to see in a sec, I've sold him on already. He didn't blow me away. Willian's so much better. I've always had trouble with Sané, and actually, when I tweeted this out, somebody did reply to me, and I think, who was it? I feel like it might have been Gorilla. I feel like it was Gorilla that I tweeted, and I basically said, why don't you, I think he might have packed him actually, and I said use him because he looks sick, and he does, and he always gives me so much trouble in FUT Champs, and he replied to me saying, like, he's tried him out loads, and whilst he gives him loads of trouble, he can never really get on with him. And that was kind of how I felt about my Sané, unfortunately. And he had 99 pace, he was absolutely rapid, but never really seemed to be in the right position. And even though his dribbling stats were insane, I don't know, I just didn't really get on with him that much, and he didn't seem that good. So anyway, going to show you guys me selling all of my players. I even did more investing, an hour before the prime icon middle SB, no, not the prime, the middle icon untradeable SBC got added into the code for FIFA, and then it got removed a few days later. It then got added back in, I think on Friday morning. So a couple of hours or an hour before 6 o'clock on the Friday, I decided, with the help of Riggers with a nice little trading tip from me, told me to go and buy loads of this Zahavi guy. Now I, in my infinite wisdom, decided to buy 84 Rondon as well. If I had just listened to Riggers and put all my coins into Zahavi, I would have made a fortune. I still made a fortune off him. And I still made quite a bit off of Rondon, but the percentages weren't quite as big as you guys have just seen. I then decided the icon middle thing has just dropped. This is probably like prime time to sell everything, and just went in and sold the lot, basically. Like Harry Potter will sell the lot. Yeah. Verratti, 17k I was buying them for, selling them for 27. Buffon I was buying for 33 and selling for 50 odd, as you guys just seen. Pjanic, 17k, selling for 27. Ederson I was buying for, was it 17 and selling for about 26 or something like that? I can't remember. 26 or 27 for Ederson, which is absolutely brilliant. That's Zahavi with 16k, I was selling for 22. Rondon I was getting for like 20, 21 and selling for 24 or 25. So still profits, but not amazing. We should have put that 200k that's there into Zahavi, and we'd have made even more coins. But basically, as you can see, by the time I'd sold everything, I had 1.6 million coins. Look at all them Buffons that I sold. I sold my Navas for 36k. My Thiagos for stupid prices as well. I've got a little document here, actually. Those Navases, I bought them for 23 and sold them for, did that just scroll past us 37, didn't I? 27 for Ederson, 27,750 for Pjanic, 33 for Bonucci. It was absolutely ridiculous. We made a small fortune. And bear in mind, at this point, I sold some of the 84s and stuff that were in my club as well. Bear in mind, at this point, I still had this Sané. So we had 1.6 mil plus this Sané to sell. It had dropped in price. It was only about 4 hours later or something like that, which is really frustrating. But he's gone down quite a bit, which is kind of annoying. But we tried him out. We had a bit of fun. We had fun seeing if he was good. We didn't like him in the end. And it allowed us to get all of these guys off our trade pile, which, as you guys are about to see, once I sort of flicked all of them back on, all the Lallanas, all of the Czechs, all of the Lindelofs that are about to cop, and all the Damari Greys as well, we got rid of our unassigned, basically. And it's allowed us, we're going to be able to open the pack. So, in fact, you guys are going to see here, we've got 1.6 million. Obviously, that Sané still needs to sell. And obviously we need to sell on all of the random little non-rares that we've just got. And that is something that I've done, because if we jump to live, finally, we can see that I've got almost 2.1 million coins. Now you might be wondering how I got 2.1 million when selling Sané and all them non-rares, as you guys are about to see, if I reconnect my controller because it's died. We did manage to sell the Sané, and we did manage to sell all of this stuff on. We made coins on it. We didn't make a lot of coins. I was hoping that Lallana would be like 2k. I was hoping the Czech would be like 3k if the weekly objective things actually required it, but they didn't. It doesn't matter. The only one we didn't make profit on actually was Lindelof. I was buying him for like 700 coins. We had to sell him for 600. Everyone else, whatever. We made some coins on it. The reason my coins have gone down is because I have bought basically everything to do this SBC. That is what we're about to do. What are we? 15 minutes into this video now. We're going to finally do it. We're going to actually get in and we're going to crack on. I've showed you guys everything. I've showed you why I'm minted. And to be honest with you, there's a couple of things that I use twice in these SBCs. So I'll have to buy a couple more players or like rebuy a couple of players once I've traded them in. So it's probably going to cost me, I had exactly 2.2 million. I tweeted it out if you want to go see the exact complete coin value. But we're probably going to end up with about 2.07. So it's probably going to cost me like 130k to do a prime icon moments SBC, which is mental. So without further ado, let me reveal who it is. It is Laurent Blanc's prime moments. He looks sick. 92 rated, 80 pace, 95 defending, 89 physical, 6'4", high defensive work rate. He is unbelievably ridiculous, and I can only imagine how much of a pain in the arse he's going to be to play against for my opponents. So there is logic to this as well, and I'm going to show you guys. We're going to buy another player at the end of this video, so stick. We're going to open the packs, and we're going to buy another player, so don't go anywhere. I'm going to show you how I did this SBC. We're just going to go through them. So this one, the bronzes, I did have to buy a few of them, actually, to be honest with you, like 500 coins. This guy's first owner, 300 coins, 350 coins, 500 coins, first owners, 500 coins. I maybe spent a couple of thousand coins on it. You get yourself a silver players pack. Whatever. There we go. That's absolutely nothing, really. Should we open? We'll open them as we go. You get 12 players, one rare. Let's just skip it because I'm excited to get this SBC finished. So, there is a possibility to make some coins back after this, to be honest with you. Like, this dude could have been worth coins, but he isn't. Any other ones that maybe are worth a little bit? Maybe him. Yeah, it doesn't matter. Just stick them in my club. I can't be bothered. Right, I just want to do the SBC. I'm really, really excited. This is my first Prime Moments SBC. We've then got the silver one, which I think I did all from my club. They should all be first owner. Some of them are tradable. None of them are really worth any coins. Otherwise, I would have sold them when I got them, because I always check the silver players price from the good leagues. And they are from good leagues. It's all from like the 2nd and 3rd English League and the Belgian Pro League, which nobody cares about. So we will trade that in and do that portion of the SBC. So they're both really, really easy. Like, you guys don't need any help in how... In fact, me doing these isn't really going to help you guys anyway, because I've done it all basically from untradables, as you're about to see. What we got? Juan Jesus. Terrible. It's fine. It was only a... Was that one rare pack? Yeah, it was one rare. Whatever. Stick it in my club. That's absolutely fine. This is where it starts to get a little bit more difficult. So the Blanc, if you guys are wondering, goes up to 87 rated. You don't need any informs. And obviously you need to trade in an icon. But we've got an icon that we don't use. He's pretty average. It's Middle Crespo. We packed him. He's untradeable. We got him in our 50k pack from Div Rivals. I've been waiting for something to do with him for absolutely ages. So we're going to trade him in. You get a 100k pack for him. And obviously we work our way towards doing Laurent Blanc. So there goes Crespo. Shall we do the 100k pack now? Should we do it? Or should we wait? The reason I'm doing it right now as well, you might see I didn't have to buy many players, but the couple that I did are a little bit expensive. But I'm doing it with the logic of the FUT birthdays are still in packs at the time of recording this video. And whilst it might have cost me like an extra 20 or 30k to buy the players, the ones that I pack are going to hopefully be worth more than that. More. So if I pack a FUT birthday, we're absolutely laughing. If I pack an 85, we can sell them for a fortune, etc, etc. So let's just do the 100k pack. Come on, hit me with a walkout. Let's make this episode even more... Okay, yes, standard Andy 100k pack when it's tradable. If that was untradeable, I reckon we would have got an icon. What have we got? Oh, Christ, it's Kagawa. Alright, it doesn't matter. I'm just excited to get my prime icon. Okay. Kagawa, Kovacic, Tar, I suppose, not too bad. Party. These guys are absolutely worthless. Whatever. Just get rid of them. That's fine. Whatever. That is what you get for trading in an icon. Absolutely bloody nothing. Right. World class. This one is a rare electrum players pack. As you can see, we're using these two informs. I've obviously got Rondon and I've got another one, but there's no rating requirement on this squad. So it seems silly to trade in an 84 rated inform for absolutely no reason when, yeah, this guy is tradable, but he's worth like 10k, and the same goes for this guy as well. That Rondon in actual investment value or in like SBC values, we're probably worth like 40 or 50k. So it seems silly to trade them in when you don't need to, when we can just trade in these two guys. So anyway, the rest of them, we've got a Bartra, this Burns guy, Bigley is untradeable, Heisadge is tradable. I tried to use untradables if I had them like Pastore, Carlos Sola, Belotti, and Ben Yedder. So most of the stuff in these squads is untradeable, and all of them so far have literally just been in my club. So there goes that one. We've got ourselves a... Okay, this is a pretty decent pack. So 12 players, 6 gold, 6 silver, all rare. What are we saying here? Anything decent for me? Not yet. No walkout. An inform though. Okay, decent. We got an inform back. Who's this? It's probably... I have literally no idea. He's probably just a 10k job. He's 81 rated. He's probably worth like 12k. There we go. So we traded in 2 tradable informs, but we've got one back. So that's fine. That's good. That is nice. We got a Crystal Palace Silver, who's not worth anything, unfortunately. They got a little bit too excited for that one. And we've got a Felipe, actually. I feel like I need Felipe twice to do these SBCs, so that's actually quite good. We'll stick him on the trade pile and we'll go get him back in a second. Right, so that's halfway through. We've done 4. Okay, almost halfway through. 4 out of 9. The 83 rated squad, then, is this bad boy. Again, literally all of it is from my club. So we've got an untradeable Donnarumma. I'm going the wrong way, aren't I? We've got an... Am I going the wrong way? Yeah, they're going the right way now. We've got an untradeable Rui Patricio, tradable Acerbe, tradable Regani, tradable Kolarov, untradeable Pereira, untradeable Pizzi, tradable Lucas Leiva, tradable Vazquez, untradeable Moreno, and untradeable Promes. So again, pretty good going, to be honest with you. Everything was just chilling in my club. I probably could have sold the 83s for maybe like 6k. The tradable ones, the rest of them were just there and untradeable, so they're getting traded in for the 83 rated squad. Very, very nice. And we've got ourselves, again, 6 players. Oh, sorry, 6 gold, 6 silver, all rare. Any chance of something decent? We did open millions of these in our 100th episode special and got absolutely crap all. It's looking like we're going to do that again. Bernardo Silva is not bad. He's 84. I'm pretty sure did I buy him or did they already have him? I feel like I might have bought him to do one of these other squads to set it up for you guys so we can just crack straight through it in the video, but it's fine. Yeah, he's obviously already there. Okay, that's and Casillas as well. I've just bought him, so maybe we should have done the packs as we go rather than just setting up all the SBCs. It's fine. We can just sell them back on again. Can't imagine this guy's worth anything. Nah, probably not. I'll list them up. We'll stick him up for 800 coins. I can't imagine he's going to sell. We'll stick the rest of the stuff in my club. And annoyingly, as you guys are probably about to see actually in this 84 rated one, do we use... There you go. There's Casillas. And there's Felipe. Oh, we need Felipe again. And in fact... Do we need another Pizzi? Is it Pizzi who was there? And we've traded them in twice? I feel like it might be. It was Pizzi. So... Oh, okay. Someone else is happy. That's brilliant. He's like 1,400 coins. It doesn't matter at all. We'll just grab another one. There we go. And unfortunately, because he's no longer now first owner, we've lost a loyalty chemistry point. So do I have a CDM to CM? I've got one of them. I don't know if they're quite expensive. We have got this Bernardo Silva now. So if I send this Bernardo Silva to the transfer list, we bought him for 5k. I think he's worth a bit more than that. I'm pretty sure I sniped him. Let me just have a little quick check. Yeah, it's like 5,500. So we'll stick him up and we've made a bit of profit on him. And what we'll do, I know I've got millions of right wing to right mids. So we'll grab my one from the trade pile. That has now got a loyalty point, and we'll stick him in instead. So, there he is. Yeah, we've got 12 right wings, right mids. So when we do that, that'll get us back up to the amount of chemistry that we need. Beautiful. Now, I did actually have to buy a couple of players for this squad. So this is the first one where I've had to actually buy some stuff. The Casillas was 1,700. Obviously, we've just packed one in the whilst we were doing this SBC. That's fine. We can just sell him, and he's basically free. 5k for Socrates is actually quite a bit, because 84s are a bit expensive at the moment because of that mid-like on SBC. 1k for Jardel is fine. Felipe's untradeable and first owner, and we've just packed another one because we need them for another SBC in this group again. Bernardo Silva, you've literally just seen we just packed him. We got Pizzi for 1,400 again, we've just bought him. 3,800 for Carvalho. Charisma was 4.5k. Maris was 10k. And Jonas is untradeable. So you probably spent like 25k, 30k on their SBC, which isn't too bad. You get a 35k pack back for it. And obviously, it goes towards doing Blanc as well. So, 35k pack. Can we get at least one walkout, please, from doing all of this? This is bloody ridiculous if we don't. No, we can't. What are we saying? It's not even a board. Wow. That is an absolutely tragic pack. And this is where it starts to get serious. Now, I need to buy a couple of players back because I've used them basically whilst doing this SBC. So I need another Socrates to go in this slot and another Kolarov, I believe, to go in the one on the left. So there's Socrates in. He just cost me 5k again. For some reason, it's telling me it cost him 3,700. Definitely didn't. I've just bought him for 5k. It's just well glitched out. And then this Kolarov is really irritating in that he's got a card before this. This is an upgrade, so it makes buying him really, really difficult for cheap. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to see on FUTBIN how much he's worth. About 2,400, and if we can, there we go, there's 2,600. For the sake of 200 coins, it's not worth the hassle of trying to find a cheaper 83 Kolarov, because all that shows up is the 82 one. So there's this squad. Leno cost me 4,700, 14k for Carvalho, so that's 28k. That's like, we've just bought him for 5, I don't know why it's saying 3,000, so that's like 32k. 38, 40k, 46, you have to buy Payet as well for 51, 56, 13k for Aspas, that's like 70k now. Falcao's first owner, obviously. I don't really summon. He was on the bench. He never comes on anyway. So we thought we may as well just bin him off. And then 3k for Lamar. So it ends up costing us like 75k to do this SBC. Falcao saved us about 50 or 60 because I think it costs about 130 if you use the cheapest solution on FUTBIN. So not too bad. 75k plus the... Well, I mean, you can see how many coins that we spent on it just by looking at how many have disappeared. And that sort of gives you guys an inkling to the fact that I managed to do the bigger ones basically just with my untradables. So let's trade this in and I'll show you how I managed to do the 86 and 87 squads almost for free. There's a couple of players that we need to buy, I think. Maybe a Mahrez, but other than that, we've absolutely smashed it. There's a lot that's got into them, but I've been sitting on my untradables for absolutely ages and with no idea what to put them into. And I feel like this is probably the best thing that's going to come along, at least for quite a while. If we just got Bauman, oh my god, okay. At least for quite a while, this is going to be the best thing to pump our untradables in. And by the time something else quality comes around, we'll have got even more of them back again. So we may as well. So then, this is how I did the 86 squad. With all of these untradables, you got untradable Sommer, untradable Salah, as I'm sure you guys seen me pack in my... Was that in Div Rivals or was that in a pick? I think it was in Div Rival Rewards. 23 games he's come on for me off the bench. He's only scored once. Yeah, he's not the best of subs. I don't really mind that much. We may as well get the 88 value out of him as he's untradable. Anyway, Jimenez, untradable. You've seen him get me in a pick pack before. Thiago Silva's actually played loads of games for me, but we don't use him anymore because we've got David Luiz. So I thought I may as well get the 90 ratedness out of him and trade him in. Albiol, you just see me get him in a pick pack. Rabiot is untradable from ages ago. Same for Asensio. Same for Gundogan. Ben Arthur was free from objective and is absolutely terrible, so we're going to trade him in. And I bought Lacazette for 14k. So this one's cost me 14,000 coins. Plus, I did, as you guys can see, just in order of quickness for you guys, I went out and bought in between just trading that last one and now picking in this one. I went and bought another Mahrez, so we needed to go in there. To finish the team off, he was 12,700 coins. This one cost me 28k. 28k to do the 86 rated squad. Absolutely mental. So in that goes, and we've got ourselves another pack. What's this? 24 7 rares. That's pretty terrible. Never mind. Let's just open it anyway. Oh, still no joy, still no walkout. Okay. At least give us a decent board or something. Socrates. Yeah, okay, there we go. Oh, Manolas, even better. 85. Okay, that's decent. So we can get him sold on whilst people are still doing the middle icon SBC. And he will be probably about 15k. Yes, 15,500. Beautiful. That just leaves then the very, very last one. And I managed to do this completely. I don't like saying for free because the stuff has an actual value, as I spoke about with the Rondon, where we may as well keep him because an informed Rondon is always worth like 25k. So he's like, it's better to keep hold of him for now and just trade in 2 crappy discard value informs. So it's cost me no coins, no liquid coins. It obviously has value, and in fact, I believe it costs about 300k to do this SBC from scratch. Let me just quickly have a look and I'll tell you guys properly. Yeah, 281 on the PlayStation to do this from scratch, and I managed to do it with 0 coin spend. So let's have a look. This is what we've traded. Oh no, players have disappeared. Okay, this one's Felipe. We know that. This one's Gundogan. Oh no, and this one's Asensio. When did I trade in Asensio? Okay, so I've got a little bit carried away, and we haven't quite done it for 0 coin spend, but we've done it for basically nothing. Okay, well, I had done it for a 0 spend, but unfortunately I traded the players in. This was originally Gundogan, and I think this is originally Asensio, but apparently it works for an 84 anyway, so that's fine. I traded them in. So I had done it with completely 100% untradables in my club. I just used them in the other SBCs before without realising. So we obviously got Handanovic, as you just seen from the 2 player packs before. We've literally just packed Felipe. I had an untradeable one that we traded in for a different one. Untradeable Miranda, you just seen me get that. Untradeable Sergio Ramos as well, you just seen me get. Koke's been there for ages and I don't use him anymore, and he's not actually very good, so he's going. See you later, you're just an 86. Talisca, it's kind of sad. It's kind of a sad one trading in Talisca. I did quite like him and I did absolutely love him at the start of the game, but we got him for free and we're going places with this team now, and Talisca doesn't quite fit into it. And the cheapest 88 rated on this game at the moment is like 45k, and if you offered me 45k to buy that card to use as a sub, I wouldn't do it. So yeah, he's going. See you later, Talisca. You're getting traded in. We've just bought Carvalho for it says first owner. I've literally just bought it off the market, you guys. Well, you've seen that he wasn't in the squad. It says I bought Ziyech. It's so weird. Anyway, 3k for him. 4k I think it was for Carvalho. Lloris is untradeable first owner. This is obviously a red player card, so that's obviously untradeable first owner. And so is Dzeko, which means I did this whole squad for 7k, which is pretty crazy. So we're going to trade that in, and this completes the SBC. You can see I've got 2.085 million, which means it's cost me total, excluding the stuff that I've just put into my club, 115k to get Prime Moments block. And we still got a pack to open. But first, let's watch this man walk out. This is going to be awesome. My first one of the series. This is sick. The first icon I've ever owned with that line down the middle to say that it's a Prime Moment. So people are going to be terrified when they see my defense now. There he is. He's buzzing. I'm buzzing. He looks absolutely quality. I'm well happy. This is sick. My team's getting so much better, and we still got 2 million coins to spend on it. So let's stick him in the club. It does now mean that we need to sell our Van Dijk as well, which will mean we'll have like 2.3 million coins once we've sold him. So let me know again. I'm pretty sure I'm going to buy Ronaldo, but let me know what you'd like me to pair Ronaldo with and what we should spend these 2.3 million coins on. And in fact, I was going to buy another player, but we'll save that for the next episode. Let's round this off by opening the final 100k pack. Can we end it on an even bigger bang with a walkout? No, we bloody can't. Of course we can't. It's me, and it's tradable. What have we got? Another Bernardo Silva. Good. Okay, well, there we go. We're going to leave this episode there. We've got our first Prime Icon moments. It's now well late. It's like 11 o'clock on Sunday. The clock's went forwards though, which is really frustrating, so I've lost an hour. I might try and play a bit more Foot Champs. I'll see how it goes. I'm going to play at least one because I want to use this Blanc. I'll show you guys how we get on with that in the next episode and what other stuff we buy. For now though, I'll see you guys soon.